Hello, it's Clarita here, Sundays with Clarita. How is everybody today on this glorious Sunday? Today we're going to do some sit and fit. So welcome. If you guys don't know me, my name is Clarita. I'm the owner of Absolute Best in San Pedro, California. And I happen to be in Costa Rica right now. So welcome to my live, Facebook Live, Sundays with Clarita workout. Today I'm going to do sit and fit. And if you already have a chair, great, get a chair. Don't let it fool you. It's not, hey, hi Louie. Don't let it fool you. A sit and fit workout is a really good workout. I have a lot of clients that have expressed that they love my classes, but they can't get down on the floor. And so a chair is a lovely way to be able to execute a lot of the moves without having to get down on the floor. Alonso, ¿cómo estás? So this is one of the things that I do to kind of adapt, modify my workouts for all fitness levels. Everybody's welcome. Since we're really trying to enhance our well-being and do the best that we can to put up our best defenses against COVID, you know that you have to eat right, you have to exercise regularly, and you have to keep your mindset in such a space that it allows for adaptability and clearness of mind so that the chaos that's going on around you is handleable, okay? So I really very much about the mind-body connection, and those are the three things that we really focus on at Absolute Best: mind, body, and spirit, because the heart is really what leads us to our well-being. And that's what Absolute Best is. It's your wellness warehouse. It's where you have to go inside to keep yourself healthy. So I'm going to put on some music, because it's always really fun to do exercise with music. Here's my my woofer. That's what I use to increase the volume in my music. So here we go. Without any further ado, I'm going to put on some music. And why isn't the music coming on? There it is. All right. So why don't you guys grab a chair? You're gonna work out hard. Even though you're gonna be in a chair, you're gonna be working out hard. I'm gonna combine some yoga, Pilates, and some core exercises so that we can all feel like we're getting a great workout even though we're sitting down. The other good thing about sitting down is that it gives you a chance to really find good alignment. So if you're working on a yoga pose, you have the ease and the comfort of taking some of the load off. And you'll be able to maneuver and align your body in such a position that it enhances your stretches. So one of the things that I like to start out with in any kind of a yoga class or a Pilates class is some breathing and meditation. So why don't we all just sit, place your feet firmly on the ground, and sit with your spine as straight as possible, okay? So that you feel like you have alignment. You want your hips firmly into the seat. You want the soles of the feet firmly on the floor. Your palms turned up on your thighs, shoulders slanted down, energy moving up the top of your head. And if you want, you can close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Inhale. I'm going to lower the music a little more. Exhale. Let's do a couple more deep breaths. And inhale. and exhale. And one last breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right, with energy moving into the floor with your feet, so you want to feel like your feet are really pushing hard into the ground, okay? So push hard into the floor with your feet, arms down by your sides, let your fingertips lock underneath the chair and pull. Feel like the top of the head is up. Feel like your feet are firmly into the ground and feel like you're slanting your shoulders way down, belly button into your spine. Take another deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. You can even make a sound when the air comes out. And again, inhale. And exhale. Release those fingertips and let your breath take the arms up. Palms together, overhead, and lock the elbows. Feel like those elbows are stretching way up, and let those arms go slightly back behind your ears. So you're lifting through the torso. Chin can go up. Keep pushing your feet into the floor and hold. Inhale. Stay there, exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then just slowly bringing the palms straight down to your chest. And exhale. Let's take both arms up again. Inhale. Open out. And take one arm up. Make sure your feet are apart. This time you're in a big straddle. And take one arm down towards the ground, the other one up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Keep bearing weight into the floor with your feet, and then exhale and come center. Inhale. On the other side, reach one fingertip straight up to the ceiling and the other one down to the ground. And square off, making sure that both hips are firmly into that seat, and energy's moving up, energy's moving down, and you're squared off with both hips. Both feet firmly on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, come center. Good, let's do that side to side. We're gonna go 8. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, it's if your body is moving with your breath. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, up. Don't forget, energy moves down with the other hand. 2. Keep going. Exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale up. Exhale out. 1 more. Last set to the other side. And hold. Stay there. Both arms up center. Once again, straight up to the ceiling. Reach those fingertips up. Hold 8. Inhale. Exhale as you reach those arms out. Good. Place your hands on the knees, and you're going to flatten your back. And you're going to bring your back as flat as you can down. And then round it up. Contract as you come up. And then, again, you're going to come down flat. Inhale as you come down. And exhale as you come up. And make sure that you're pushing into the floor with those feet. Inhale again. And exhale. And one last time. This is a really good exercise to loosen up your spine. And exhale. And warm up. Easy. You're going to circle the shoulders now. Circling those shoulders all the way around. Circle forward and back. Inhale, exhale. 2. Again. Keep going. A few more. Let's reverse it around the other way. Inhale and exhale. Again. Keep going again. And one hand on the side of your head, your fingertips on the edge of the seat, and tilt. Stay there, keep it, hold it. I'm gonna lower the music a little bit more. Keep going. Just a little more. And let's change it to the other side. So you're gonna take your other arm, place it on the side of your head and neck, and pull gently. Feel a stretch through that neck. Inhale, and then exhale. Keep pressing your feet into the floor, and then again, inhale, and exhale. Release it. Let's take both hands back behind your head and neck, elbows in, and tuck that chin into your collarbone. Now what I want you to do is I want you to open up your jaw and fit it right into your collarbone. You're going to feel a little tension in the back of your throat. Make sure your breath goes in through your sinuses, breathe in through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale through your nose, open that jaw into that collarbone. Exhale through your mouth. Release those arms straight up overhead. Inhale, open the arms out, and you're going to place your palms back behind you on your chair. So you're going to be seated on the very front part of your chair. You're going to place your hands back behind you on your chair, and you're going to lock your elbows tight. You're going to pinch those shoulder blades together. Put pressure into the floor with those feet and chin up. Hold, inhale, and exhale. And again, inhale, and exhale. And then slowly fold your palms up to the ceiling and begin to round your body down inch by inch, vertebra by vertebra, and drop all the way down, letting your arms drop all the way down to the floor. If they can. Hold 8, take a deep breath, 7, stay there. Breathing in and out. Slide your hands up to the knees, round up, contract, inch by inch, vertebra by vertebra. And sit tall once again. Take a deep breath, inhale, both arms up, palms together, exhale, way down to your heart space. Thumbs right to your chest. Feel the palpitation of your heart. Take 2 deep breaths. At your own pace, inhale, and exhale. One last time. Take both arms out to the side, feet wide apart, stretch right to left. So what you're going to do is you're going to work through the core, transitioning your body like one plate moving over the other. So you're going to go side to side, reaching way out. Let's do that again. Inhaling, exhaling as you go from one side to the other. Last set of 4 right here. This is 1, 2, 3. Hold at center, inhale up. Exhale, hands down to your chest. And again, inhale up. Exhale out to the side. Now we're going to bring the palms together, clasp the hands, turn them out, and then round. So you're going to round your back. As you round, you suck that belly button into your spine, and then you come out and you arch your back and come forward and pinch those shoulder blades together. Ready? So let's go again. Clasp, turn under, contract, chin into your collarbone, open out, chest up, chin up. Again, in, contract, and hold, open up, out, and hold. 2 more. In, under, and hold, out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 1 more. In, under, and hold, and out. come center, palms to your chest. Once again, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Arms overhead. Inhale. Like a mountain pose, but you're nice and seated. Sit on the very edge of your chair. Knees are apart. Nice and wide. Both arms out to the side again. You're going to bend one elbow down to your thigh and bend overhead. So you're going to peek under that arm and stretch that rib cage. Inhale as you hold. Take a deep breath. Take it out. Release it. Change it to the other side. Peek under that arm. Inhale. Take a deep breath. Let's go side to side for 8. 1, change it, and over. 2, and I'm bracing my elbow on the thigh, propelling myself to go side to side with this. 3, inhale. Exhale, again. 4 more sets of this. Inhale on one side, exhale on the other. 3 more sets. Inhale. Exhale on the other. Inhale again. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Fold that arm in front of you to come center. Both arms over your head. Palms together. Exhale. Very good. Arms out side to side. Good. You're going to flex your fingertips up to the ceiling as much as you can. And then you're going to point your fingertips straight down to the ground as much as you can. The whole time you're really pressing your feet into the floor. And you're going to flex and point those fingertips. 2, 3. Keep those elbows locked. Keep those feet into the floor. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale. And circle those wrists. Bring those arms in. You're going in and around. Use those fingertips to circle. Now reverse. Other way. Lead the movement with your pinkies. Make sure you're making full circles with the wrists. Good. Shake it out. Good. All this is getting energy into your fingertips. Shake it out. Bring it all the way down. Now, here's what I want you to do. Make a fist. Shrug your shoulders. Press your feet into the floor. Scrunch your face. Tighten your belly. Tighten your quads. Everything tight. And then drop. Let it go. And again, shoulders. Scrunch up your face, make a fist, tighten your shoulders up to your earlobes, tighten your feet into the ground, thighs tight, belly button into your spine, and let go. And one more time. Shoulders up, scrunch, tight, make a fist, feet into the floor, belly button into your spine, squeeze your cheeks tight, thighs tight, hold, and let it go. Now just breathe in and see if you can feel the energy flowing through your veins. Exhale. Once again, inhale. And exhale. All you're going to do is place your palms on the hinge of your thighs and hips. Turn those palms up to the ceiling. Take another deep breath in. Turn your head over to your right side or your left side, whichever side you turn to first, and then change it to the other side. Lining that chin with that shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Let's just do that one more time. Inhale and exhale to the other side. Good. Back to center. Both arms out to the side. What you're going to do is you're going to flip your fingertips out to the side. You're going to bring your fingertips to the front, flick them out. You're going to flick your fingertips up to the ceiling, back out to the side again, and then down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4. Bring them back down. Low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take them up again. 2, 3, 4, 5. In front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Overhead. 4, 5, 6. Out to the side. 6, 7, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side again. And down. Shake it out. Good. And that's an energization exercise that brings energy through the flow of your body. You should feel a tingling in your palms and your fingertips. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. Place them on your thighs. Sit as straight as you possibly can. And see if you can't feel that energy flowing through your body as you take an inhalation and an exhalation. Excellent. Both arms straight up overhead as you bring your legs fairly close together. One foot out in front of you, arms up overhead. So, side view. You're going to have one leg out in front of you as your arms are up, and you're going to reach forward. Fingertips towards that toe. Drop the head and neck way down. Stretching that hamstring. Place one hand on the bent knee, rise up, switch legs, arm up. So you're taking both arms up, one leg out in front of you, the foot is flexed on the ground, and you're going to reach forward, reach your fingertips towards that toe, pull the nose down to the knee and hold. Inhaling, exhaling as you hold and stretch that hamstring. Slowly place the hand on the knee to support your weight. Come up. And exhale. Very good. Excellent. I want both feet firmly down into the ground. So you got to feel like there's pressure into the floor. Almost like you want to stand up, but you're not going to stand up, okay? All you're going to do is you're going to put pressure into the ground. Palms together at your heart space. Push your feet firmly into the floor. Hinge your hips forward, put pressure and tighten your thighs. I want you to feel those little tendons in the backs of the knees. Tense them, tighten the back part of your thigh. Pressure, squeeze your glutes tight, belly button into your spine. Feel like you're pushing the floor out from underneath you. Hold it, inhale. Exhale. Stay there, tension, inhale. Exhale, release, relax. So there's tension here, right? I'm pushing into the floor, the thighs are tight, the backs of the knees are tense, the back of the thighs are tense, the glutes are tense, and if I let go, I drop in a little bit. Tense, and let go. So there's a difference, right? So let's try that. Just palms at your heart space one more time. Tense, tilt forward like you're going to sit up, but you don't. You just stay seated and press and hold. Belly button into your spine. Inhale, exhale. And release it. All right, we're going to go up a little bit now. So this time, when you put pressure into the floor and you tilt forward, what I want you to do is lift your hips up off the seat just a little bit. So this is kind of prepping you a little bit for chair pose, right? So palms at your heart space, tilt your body forward, and just a little bit of a lift. Hold it, inhale. Let's hold for 8. Slowly settle down. Good. All right, we're going to add one more element to this. We're going to sit up and go a little higher, then come back down again, and then sit down. So let's do it together. So you're going to come forward, hinge, and off the seat for about 8 counts. Inhale and exhale. Now, just rise up a little bit. maybe about an inch or two. Hold, stay there. Make sure there's tension in your thighs. Then settle a little bit lower. Don't sit yet. And then finally extend and sit. Good. All right, so we're going to go one more. We're going to go up, up again. Then we're going to go to mountain pose, down, down again, and then to seated position, okay? So here we go. Tilt forward and tighten. Everything tense. The little tendons in the back of the knee are tense. The thighs are tense. Belly button into your spine. Hold. A little bit of a lift. Not all the way, just a little bit. Hold. Now mountain up. Go ahead and throw your hips forward, arms back if you can. If you can't do this, you can still do the beginning exercise we had. The one that we started with where you weren't even getting up off the chair. You can just sit and put tension in those thighs. Come back a little bit. Don't go all the way down. Go halfway down without seating yourself on that chair. And then all the way down. Excellent work. Sit way back in that chair. Make sure the knees are flush up against that chair. So the back of the knees should be flush on that chair. Now, some of you may not have enough room to take the legs up and down. If that's the case, you can put a pillow. Check it out. If you need to get a little more height, you can put a pillow on the chair, and that way you're up a little bit higher and your feet are up off the ground. And then what I want you to do is I want you to extend the legs way out in front of you so that those toes are pointed out as much as possible. Lock the knees, lock the quads, squeeze your glutes tight, then flex your feet and keep the tension in that little tendons in the back of the knees and pull back and then extend way out. Locking tight like you're doing leg extensions. 25 of these, flexing. 1, 4, here we go, and 6, 7, you got 25 to go. Think about what you're doing. That's 10. Make sure you're lifting tall. Make sure you're squeezing tight. Inhale, exhale. Lock. This is a great exercise for knees. Let's do about 5 more. Here we go. 1, lock it tight. 2, lock tight. 3, 4, 5. Hold it up nice and tight. Flex your feet and point one toe out and flex the other one. You're going to alternate. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep going. 4, locking those knees. 5, 6, keep it going. 2 more sets. 7, 8. Hold it, both feet flex. Now turn your toes out. So you're really turning the knees outward. Point your toes and then turn the knees inward. Out and in. I want the movement to happen from the hip joint. So as you're doing that circle, your knees are turning out, your knees are turning in. Your knees are turning out, your knees are turning in. Out, in. I want you to feel the movement in the whole leg. It turns out, it turns in. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse it. Out and around. I need to see those knees turn out, turn in. Turn out, turn in. Keep going. The whole movement comes from the entire leg. Good. Now hold it neutral so that both knees are straight up, both toes are up. And what you're going to do here is you're just going to hold those legs If you want, you can even hold the hands underneath that chair and just lock those knees. Good, now don't move your hips. This time all you do is circle your ankles, but nothing happens. The knees stay in a neutral position, right? Circle the other way. Nothing moves in the legs. Your knees stay in a neutral position. Very good. Now hold it, point your toes, flutter the legs. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one leg in, one leg up, and you're going to alternate right and left. But hang on tight and do it as fast as you can. Here we go. We're going to do 100. 1. 2, 3, 4. That's 60. Shake it out. If you want to get rid of your pillow, you may. All right, so we've done a lot for the quads, right? So let's stretch it out. Let's do a dancer pose. So we can do a dancer pose on the chair. Okay, here's what you do. You turn your body so that one knee is over the edge of the chair. Then the other leg, if you want, you can grab your ankle and pull it. Now you're holding onto the back of your chair here, okay? And so you've got one foot up, you've got one hand holding you on the back of the chair, and you're pointing your knee down to the ground, and you're forcing your heel as close as you can to your glutes. And if you want, you can put yourself forward enough on that chair so that you're really grounded on that front leg, okay? And if you feel balanced, you can let go. You don't have to, but you can try. Pull that knee in, trying to get that heel as close as you can to that buttocks. For right now, that heel just goes up and the knee drops down to the floor. Hold it and release it. Easy stuff. Let's do it to the other side. So you reposition your knee on the other side. To grab your ankle, I think the easiest way of doing it is picking the knee out. Go to the ankle and then pull the leg back behind you. Then point your knee down. You can grab the underneath part of the chair or the back of the chair, or if you feel centered enough and you have enough weight and load on that front leg, you can put weight on that front leg. For right now, I want your goal to be that you're trying to push that heel in close to your buttocks. And hold. Don't worry about extending the knee back right now. We'll do that later. Inhale. Exhale. If you can't do it without holding on, hold on to the chair. And release it. Come back to center. Let's turn the knees wide apart. Sit into the chair and straddle. So I don't know that you guys can see my feet here. Let me go back a little more. So, if you don't see my feet, what I'm doing is I'm pushing my feet really, really hard into the ground. What I want you to do is go up off the chair a little bit, squeeze your glutes as tight as you can, work those quads as much as you can, work those inner thighs as much as you can, and feel your center and feel your posture. And hold it here for 8. 7, squeeze the same way that I wanted you to feel like you were pushing the feet into the floor when you were in that forward position. That's what you're doing here. Now keep the tension in the thighs, keep the tension in the back of the knees, and lower yourself down without relaxing that tension. That tension is still there, you're still taut. And again, hold, 8. Never releasing those thighs, always keeping them tight. Come down, still keeping the tension in those thighs. Tight, tight, tight. One more time. Squeeze tight, lift, squeeze. Good, don't let it go. Keep the tension in those legs and down. Very good. Shake it out a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go up and down 8 times. Hands right into prayer pose. Feet firmly into that floor. Halfway up and down, 8 times. Halfway up, 2, 3, 5, 6, keep it going, 7, one more, 8, and keep it tense as you lower yourself down. Now, elevate up on those tippy toes. Get your heels off the ground. Hold it, 8, 7, keep those thighs tight, squeeze your buttocks tight. You can be seated on that chair, but you're pushing your toes into the ground. And release those heels, arms up overhead, inhale. There's tension in the floor with those feet. Exhale out. Good, release it. Shake it out, bring those legs together. Good, let's do that dancer pose one more time. Now this time we are going to take the knee back a little bit more. So once again, reposition yourself so you're on an angle. You're going to grab your knee. And this time, walk your fingertips around to the big toe. Tilt your body forward if you can. And stretch that knee behind you. Hold it. And release it to the other side. If you can't do the dancer pose to that degree, just do the first level of that dancer pose that we did earlier, where you just pull the heel into your buttocks. Those of you that are a little bit more advanced, want a little bit more of a challenge, go right into your dancer pose. Hold it, inhaling and exhaling. And release it. Excellent work, you guys. Very good. All right, let's do a little bit of side to side again. Hold that arm up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Over to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your legs together. You're going to cross one knee over the other. Easy step. You're going to thread your fingertips underneath that knee. Okay, so you've got one fingertip on the outside of that crossed knee. And you're going to rotate over. And you're going to torque your body so that your chin looks over your back shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Feel like the breath expands the waistline. Inhale. And as you exhale, feel like a cinch belt is pushing it in close. And release it. Change it to the other side. Same thing. You're going to take one hand, hold the outside of that leg that's on the floor, then the other leg crosses on top of it, and rotate. You're going to take your other hand back behind the chair, on the edge of that chair, and you're going to line your chin up with that shoulder. Inhale, the waistband expands. Exhale, it contracts. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly shift yourself around to the center. Let's do a little bit more to open up the hips. You're going to take one leg, place it on your thigh. Okay? So one foot's on the floor. Again, the foot that's on the floor should feel like there's energy pressing into the earth. Energy should feel like it's going up out of your head as well. So there's a flow of energy moving up. There's a flow of energy moving down. Your core, your center, is that space in between that splits that energy from north to south. Push that knee down by locking the elbow tight. Try and square off your shoulders. Take your other hand underneath your toe and kind of pull that toe up as you press that knee down. Can you do that? Yeah? Good. Inhale. And you should feel like you're pushing your foot into the ground with that supporting leg on the floor. And that opens and torques that hip joint way out. And release it. So it's a really good way to make that sacral area open up. So take your other foot. Sole of the foot firmly on the ground. Palm flush down onto that knee. Square off those shoulders. Underhand grip with that other hand. Pulling the pinky up. Dropping that other knee down. Push firmly into the floor with that other foot. Inhale. Exhale. Release it. Variation on the same thing. Take that leg in, but this time what you're going to try and do is you're going to take your elbow to the outside of that foot and take your other arm and cradle that knee. And see if you can't cradle that knee, bring it up, swing it side to side. Inhale and exhale. And release it. Take it to the other side. Again, take the elbow, cradle that outside of the foot, lace your fingertips together. The elbow should be cradling your knee, and the other elbow should be cradling your foot. And just let your body swivel back and forth as that knee moves like you're cradling a baby. And release, relax, feet apart. Let's warm up and loosen up that lower back. So you're just going to bring your body in a flat position down and then roll your body back up again. Side view, it looks like this. Once again, we've done this before. You're just undulating. And this is a really good interim exercise to loosen up your back. If your back ever feels like it tightens up, this is what you can do. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. And relax it. Very good. All right, let's move into our warrior stances. So, we're going to do them on the chair, and this is going to be a challenge for some people, easy for others, and you're going to be able to coordinate whatever intensity you want for this specific exercise. One foot is back behind you. Let me see if I can get far back enough so that you guys can see. The back foot on the ground is, the ball of the foot is on the floor. Your back knee is straight. I'm at the very edge of my chair, and the foot that's in front of me is really supporting me. If I wanted to, I could lift up off the chair, but I'm going to just stay grazing it. Lock the back of the knee, lock the elbows. Both shoulders should be squared off. Both hips should be squared off. Hold. Drop the arms down and then up and move into your warrior. You're going to hold. You're going to try and get those elbows to straighten. You're trying to get them back behind your earlobes. You should feel a stretch in that hip flexor. The back knee is straight. Hold it. Inhale, exhale. Make sure that you feel force of energy down into the ground with that supporting foot. And you're also squeezing your glutes. Slow motion, you're going to pivot yourself and you're going to reposition yourself into a warrior two. Now, you may have to reposition the chair. Here's what I do with this exercise. I take the corner of the chair and I put it flush up against the edge of my thigh where my bent knee is. And then the other corner of the chair is behind my back leg. My foot is firmly on the floor, on the back side. So is it on the front side. Hold it. Chest squared off. Palms face the floor. Chin lines up with that. Arm and your line of sight is right down your middle finger. Inhale. Exhale. And you should feel pressure into the ground with those feet. Let's bend the elbow and tilt and extend that arm straight up overhead. Lock that back knee as tight as you can. From here, you're going to open that arm back behind you. Hold. And then you're going to straighten the elbow on that supporting thigh. Drop it down towards the ground. Hold it 8. Elevate up. And then you're going to go back into your reverse warrior. You're going to place your fingertips back behind your thigh, back behind your knee if you can. Anchor yourself. Literally pull yourself down and hold. And release it back to your warrior 2. If you want to challenge yourself and see if you can get up off that seat and just stand in your warrior 2, you can try that. And then relax. We're going to settle in, switch over to the other side. So let's start with warrior 1, okay? 1 foot front, 1 foot back. The back foot, the ball of your foot is on the ground. I don't know if you guys can see me there, but that's what you want to do. The front foot, you really want to anchor it into the ground. Lock the back knee, both hips are squared off, both shoulders are squared off. Make sure you feel pressure into the floor. Align your spine, inhale and exhale. Drop the arms first and then come back up overhead. See if you can get those elbows to stay back behind your ears. Chin up. Open out, warrior 2. So you have to reposition yourselves, okay? I kind of skew that chair a little bit. The edge of one corner is behind my front knee. The edge of the other corner is behind my other leg. Square off. Chin. Down the line of that middle finger. Eyesight goes out beyond that. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior postures are postures of strength. Anchor yourself into the ground. Ground yourself. Know that you are on solid ground. Know that you are an anchor, that nothing is going to move you. You are a force to be reckoned with. Hold it. Elbow bends and straight up to the ceiling. Inhale up. Fill that belly with air. And then exhale. Open the arm behind you. Open that chest and hold. And then you're going to straighten that other elbow down to the ground. If you can reach your fingertip to the floor, great. If you have to stay up here, that's fine. But if you can reach down to the ground, that's awesome. Inhale, exhale, hold. Now you're going to shift by pushing your foot into the floor. That's what elevates you up. You're going to go into your reverse warrior. You're going to reach your fingertips towards the back of that knee. You're going to anchor yourself on that knee. You're going to bend that elbow, look under that arm and hold. Inhale. And stay there. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Take it out. Warrior once again. Remember, if you want to check yourself and see if you can go prop yourself up off the seat, do that. If not, just stay seated. And slowly bring it in. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Turn that knee out one more time and stretch out. Just easy stretch right here. Change it to the other side. Grab that foot. Easy stretch right here. We did this before. We're just moving through it one more time. Excellent. All right. So those were two powerful moves. Warrior 1, Warrior 2. They're power moves, they're strength moves, and you really feel grounded when you do those exercises. So those are very, very important exercises to learn. All right, let's move into a little bit more of a stretch. You're gonna get into an eagle posture, and you can do the best that you can here. Don't worry if you don't get this exercise. You're gonna eventually get there if you practice, practice, practice. Okay, that's why yoga is called a practice. And if you're sitting and you're doing it, you're gonna get fit by sitting. Sit and fit. All right, so you're gonna cross one leg over the other. Cross it as far as you can. Pick the other leg up and straighten it out and see if you can cross your ankle. All right, so that what you want to do is you want to thread your legs in like this. So one leg is straight, one leg is crossed, and then you kind of cross the ankles. And so that is your eagle posture in a seated position, okay, with the chair. So you're going to bring your arms up overhead, inhale, and down to your chest now. Remember what we did earlier with the chair pose where we leaned over? You don't have to sit up. You can just lean over. That's your beginning eagle pose, okay? Assisted. Now, with your hands here, point your fingertips out to me. Extend those arms out like this to me. Now, open those hands out. Turn your thumbs down and cross one arm over the other. Then thread your fingertips underneath you and lean forward and hold. Now, if you really want to challenge yourself with this, all you have to do is see if you can lean forward enough and see if you can anchor yourself to come up off the chair, if you want. You don't have to do that, but there's your goal, all right? And then undo your arms, take them up overhead, inhale. And then release it, exhale. And then lean back, unwind your feet, shake them out. We're gonna do the other side, okay? All right, so whichever leg you had over, now you're gonna do the other. So, you're gonna take one leg, cross it over. The bottom leg straightens out, and then you're gonna hook it so that your ankle is crossing underneath that bottom leg, right? So, once again, arms up into prayer, and then you extend the arms out in front, open the arms out. Now, thumbs down and cross the other arm over and under. Take the fingertips under your chin. If you can, lean your body weight forward. And if you feel strong enough, even if you have to let go of your hands, and even if you have to assist yourself with your hands on the chair just to see what it feels like, you can try that. If you feel like you can anchor yourself and sit up above the chair, wonderful. If you can do it with your palms and cross, that's great. You don't have to do it that way. You can stay seated. And then release it. And out. And then unwind your legs. See, now you guys, you did eagle. Hey, Seth, I hope you're doing eagle pose with us. All right. So there you go. Practice, practice, practice. All right, you guys, so let's do a little bit more for core. I like to do core exercises on the chair in side view so you guys can see what I'm doing. That pillow that you had before, if you want to grab it, grab it. Because you can use the pillow like this. Hang on. Because you can use the pillow as an aid to help you squeeze your inner thighs together And it's really important to engage your lower pelvic floor when you're doing core exercises. So that's why I like using the pillow on these exercises. So you put the pillow between the knees, you squeeze the thighs as tight as you can, find a sweet spot in that seat, point your toes, lean back a little bit, squeeze your inner thighs together, and you can either hold on to the back of the chair, have one hand on the chair, back behind you with both hands, however you want to support yourself, okay? I'm going to let go. You don't have to, but there's your goal. And just squeeze those inner thighs together. Hold 8. And then slowly lower the legs down and straighten your spine up. Straighten your hands on your knees, chin up, look up, hold 8. And release center, tilt, point your toes, set yourself back up again, squeeze those inner thighs tight. If you want to hold on, that's fine. If you want your hands back behind you, that's fine. Or up, overhead, inhale. And slowly drop. Hands down to your thighs. Chin up and hold 8. Push into the floor. Point your toes, lean back, lift up. This is your last set on this particular exercise. If you can let go, you don't have to. And then gently bring it down. Hands on those thighs, chin up, chest out. And relax. Okay. That's a difficult exercise. That is not easy to do. So if you did it, great. If your back hurts, then what you want to do is you want to open the knees apart a little bit, and you want to do that back roll. So you round up, and you flatten on your way down. 2. Again, 3. And 1 more, 4. All right, so we're going to move into planks. Now, this is a difficult exercise. If you can't do it, I'll show you a modification. We are going to stand up, and you're going to bring the chair out to the side a little bit, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your elbows on the chair. You're going to walk back. And you're going to squeeze your glutes as tight as you can. And you're going to hold for 20. Your belly button's into your spine. Flex those feet so that you feel like those heels are drilling into the floor. And then walk your feet in. Now, when you're here, straddle your legs and do a child's pose on that chair. You're just going to stretch your head and neck way down. Use the top of the chair to help you. Bend the knees, round it up, and you're going to set it up again and have your feet go back into that plank. Once more, squeeze your glutes, shoulder blades together, and hold. You're going to do about 20 seconds held. And bend the knees, walk it in, separate those legs out. Once again, stretch the chair out, and you're going to do child's pose standing with your arms on the chair. Make sure you're breathing in and out. You're going to try it one last time, you guys. Bring that chair back into that same posture. You're going to extend yourselves out, anchor yourselves, pull your belly button into your spine, and let's hold 20 seconds. And slowly bend the knees to walk in, feet apart. Stretch that chair out in front of you and hold and stretch. And bend the knees, round up. Let's get back on that chair again. Excellent work. Now there's a lot of modifications that you can do for that. If you cannot do that plank and stay like this, you can walk it in a little bit and just start here. Just kind of work your feet back little by little, and then eventually you'll get to the plank. So it's okay if you didn't do it. All right. Back to center. And let's take the chest up, open up that chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. And again, inhale, arms up. Open out, exhale. I want your palms up to the ceiling, thumb and index finger together. And make sure you're feeling like your feet are really energized and there's electricity moving out the soles of the feet into the ground. Drape the shoulders down, keep your chin parallel to the floor. The top of the head opens up, and you inhale. As you inhale, feel like your diaphragm allows your body to expand, and as you exhale, feel like it's pushing air out of your body. So let's, on your own pace, take 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Hold that breath at the top a little bit, and then exhale. And again, inhale. And then exhale. One last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very slowly wiggle your fingertips, circle your wrists. Very slowly take the arms up overhead, palms together, inhale, and then hands down to your heart space, exhale, to your spiritual eye, namaste. Thank you all so much. Love having you here with me on Sundays. Sundays with Clarita comes to you every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And my absolute best is my website. Go check it out if you haven't been there before. myabsolutebest.com. We have a wonderful wellness studio where we offer Pilates, yoga, weight training, weight loss guidance and consultation. We have a wonderful chiropractor, ProCare Chiropractic, and he also is a wonderful acupuncturist. Dr. Wynn is there to take care of all your wellness needs in this setting that we are so, I don't know, I wonder if we're blessed or fortunate to live in these times to see how the world is changing around us. We are there for you. We are an essential business. I know that the psyche of the whole society needs to be taken care of. And when I talk about mind, body, that's what I'm talking about. This stuff that's going on around us, this COVID, affects our minds. We feel stressed. We don't know what to do, how to do it, where do we go, what's the next day going to bring for us. And so it's imperative that we unplug, we take the time to quiet our minds, breathe deeply, make sure that we align our energy, and if you go see Dr. Wynn, he can do acupuncture on you, and he will align your energy. I don't know if you guys felt it, but a lot of the exercises that we did today, especially those energization exercises, I did those on purpose so that you guys could feel the flow of energy through your veins. It truly exists. There's electricity in our bodies, And that's what Sundays with Clarita is trying to do. I'm trying to get you guys to go in and make contact with the energy that's within you, within your heart, within your mind, within your body. I love you very much. Keep coming back and stay healthy. Mwah!